Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at S.H.Figuarts, Gojo, Satoru, and this is the high school version. And based on what I've seen, this is definitely one of the best, if not the best Gojo figure in the market right now. And possibly the best S.H.Figuarts JJK figure to date. We'll have to see. But yeah, here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And I'm really curious when they're gonna release that Toji. Like, this figure's gotta go match up with Toji, and Toji is just such a good figure to make into S.H.Figuarts. I think any characters that is good hand-to-hand combat is suited for S.H.Figuarts. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments on what you think, and let's bust this thing open and see what we got. And here's the figure still in the packaging, looking really good. And just by looking at the amount of accessories, I'm already very excited. And let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself. And my first impression on this figure is of course really good. And this figure should be using all the latest technology on Bandai. And I really like the amount of paint job they put on the hair. There's some white and there's some gray. Let's just take a close look at the figure. Looks like he walked out straight from the anime, looking very, very good. Just look at like the slight shading here. I feel like Bandai does spend a little bit more time on this guy in terms of the paint job, for the hair at least. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else you guys haven't seen already. The joints are very nice and durable, and they do feel a lot more smooth, even though it's very similar to the Megumi S.H.Figuarts. Excuse me. And yeah, let's jump straight into the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look back about this much, look down about this much. You can tilt his head side to side, no problem, turn it all around. And for the shoulder, we do have pull-out method, which is really nice. And I really like this new design. Some of the Naruto figures are using the same thing, where they put the ball joints down there, so it gives you a little bit more range. It can look awkward, but it's really nice for certain angles, such as like doing this, right? It's really, really nice. It's kind of like Reveal Tag, but not really, but you guys get the idea. The angle is like very similar to Reveal Tag. And you do have shoulder swivel, can curl about this much, and you do get the ball hinge wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, which is quite a lot. Consider he's got all this going on. Bend backwards, and that is a very good articulation. And the soft material they use over here is even softer compared to the previous releases like Megumi. And for the leg, you can kick up at this height, and wow, that is so smooth. Because some of the movement from Megumi, again, I keep talking about Megumi because they are very similar in body. And you do have swivel over here, bend about this much, side-to-side pivot and toe hinge. I believe that's it for the articulation. Like I said, it feels very, very smooth and very, very durable at the same time. This guy is using all the latest technology. It's really nice. I love the engineering. And yeah, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face, and I think he looks amazing. And next up, we get a smiling face, and this one looks really good. I really like the color they use for the eyelash and the eyebrow. Really makes it very distinct from the hair. Again, the color and shading on this figure is just really, really nice for like the head. And then we have another smiling face, and this is kind of like the XD expression, if you know what I'm talking about. Back in the days, a lot of Asian kids use a lot of XD when they're typing. And then we get like a more serious expression where he's about to kill somebody. Looks really, really cool. And the last one we got is a cocky expression, which looks really, really good as well. I love it. And next up, we get the interchangeable sunglasses, and I think this is just so cool. You are able to remove this very, very easily, and that gives you a total of 10 different looks. Like, that's just so cool. I think this is the biggest reason why I traditionally love import figures, right? Like, because getting import figures is like getting multiple figures in one box. That's why they're so expensive. And they're not even that expensive nowadays. Consider you have this many looks, right? I think this is just like the pinnacle of like import figures. But I know like domestic figures are starting to do like multiple interchangeable faces as well. But yeah, I'm an import collector. It is what it is. Very cool. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of display open hands, and these are always very nice. And then we get a pair of display open hands, and these are definitely different. I feel like he gets a lot of left and right hand that has like different gesture, like not necessarily a pair, but it's really cool. And the next pair I got is like a more gesture, also display open hands, but you guys can see like we have a lot of choices over here. This is really nice, even though they're not necessarily came with a pair. And then we have the photo taking right hand. And then we have one right hand for, and then we get one right hand with the cell phone. And I believe the cell phone is glued on there, so you can't take it off. And lastly, we have a pair of hands for the pocket feature, and this is hands down the best pocket feature I have ever experienced from action figure. Let me know in the comments on what you think, but I think this thing is just so well engineered. The guy who did this should continue to do S.H.Figuarts and should definitely get a raise. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but back in the days, we have a pocket feature like this guy, where they had to drill a hole over here. You have another interchangeable piece. Like, yeah, you're wasting a lot of plastic here, and it's just not a good user experience. With this, Bandai is allowed to give us more like useful plastic, right? But anyways, I digress, and let's check out some action posing. I love this design. And for the size comparison, let us start with some JJK S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look amazing together. And JJK line seems to be doing fairly well, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we see more from Bandai. Personally, I would like to see a 2.0 version of Megumi with more weapons and stuff, because I do remember in the show he used a lot of weapons. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. And the second one I would like to see is a blue outfit version of Nanami, the latest season. And lastly, of course, Toji, right? Toji, again, like, for really good acrobatics or like hand-to-hand combat character, it's just really good for S.H.Figuarts. I think it's a no-brainer. And Toji black and white outfit is just, it's just so cool. Like, black and white outfit is always cool, and the weapons and the character. I think Toji, we're getting Toji for sure. And next up, we have some good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, and personally, I haven't been paying too much attention with the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line. First of all, Dragon Ball Super movie stuff is just not that interesting to me. We got like a whole wave of those. And second of all, the full power Goku and the Super Saiyan 2 Goku just doesn't look that good to me. Like, those are very, very important to me, but ever since that came out, I just don't like the art style, so it's just kind of like a big turn off for me. So it's been a while since I paid attention to the Dragon Ball line. Perhaps if they start doing something like 2.0 version of 17, 18, 16, Perfect Cell, and Tank Top Trunks, I'll probably start paying attention to it a little bit more. But until then, I don't know. Dragon Ball to me is a pretty old now. But anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think. But I do appreciate them making all these bad guys like Mecha Frieza and Cooler. This is really cool though. Yeah, I'll give them that. I do have some of them. I just don't have time, or I just not making time to like review them. But we'll see. And next up, we have some Chainsaw Man and One Piece S.H.Figuarts, and personally, I don't have too much of a strong attachment to these two series. Chainsaw Man has been very slow. Hopefully when the movie comes out, it will pick back up. And One Piece has been going pretty steady, I would say, with Netflix and all that, but pretty cool. And next up, we have the Naruto S.H.Figuarts, which is the series that I care about the most. And at the time of this particular section of the video, it is February 25th afternoon, so in less than 24 hours, I'm gonna see the first reveal of Itachi. And I'm really curious and like kind of worried about how they're gonna do this, right? Because for a cloth goods character, we know it's going to be more expensive. I worry about if it's going to be a Tamashii web exclusive or it's going to be a regular release. And also, because of the cloth goods and some of the stuff they're going to include in there, I'm pretty sure they're going to include a lot of faces. So they're going to cut the effect parts, maybe cut the kunais. Because the first version of Itachi didn't really come with the kunai. So I don't know. I really don't mind if they make like a $150 Itachi figure, but I'm pretty sure that's going to drive a lot of people away. But I think for a character like Kisame or Sasori, where you can have a lot of forms, Sasori having like different bodies and Kisame can have like a different body and like different blade, it's bound to happen that those figures are going to be super expensive and Tamashii web exclusive, which I'm okay with, by the way, but I'm not sure if everybody else is okay with that. So really curious how Bandai is going to tackle that and juggle that, but hopefully we can have as much as we can, and I really don't mind paying, again, $150 for like a 112 figure that has everything. I'm talking about everything. Like, for example, if I have a Kisame, we have cloth robe, we have different types of blade, we have 5 different faces. We have his like inner body like sculpted properly. It's just, anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think. And then we do have some of my favorite Mayfax and the S.H.Figuarts Venom. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and I feel like they have been really focusing on the AAA gaming stuff, which is good, because yeah, I don't think they're gonna beat S.H.Figuarts at this point. Anyways, let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think it's pretty much impossible to go wrong with this figure. He's using all the latest technology from Bandai. The articulation feels good, comes with a lot of accessories, and it is Gojo Satoru, so yeah, it's the best JJK S.H.Figuarts to date, in my opinion. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think, and this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.